Quick warning, rooting does void your warranty, so do proceed with caution. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to a little tutorial on how to root on the LG G2. Now, this should work for most, if not all, of the different variants of it. And the first things you are actually going to need is you're going to need the driver and you're going to need the one-click root tool. I will have a link in the description of the video for the one-click tool and the download link to the drivers themselves. You install the drivers first, then install the one-click tool, and then you plug the device in and load up the tool. But actually wait, you don't actually do that yet. You can plug the device in, but the next thing you're going to need to do is actually enable developer options, which I already have enabled, but I'll show you how. You're going to need to go into the settings, about phone, then you're going to go under software info and build number. You're going to just keep tapping that until it says you are now a developer. Obviously I've done it before, so that's why it says no need, you're already a developer. You're going to hit back again, then you're going to go into developer options. You will get a warning when you first open this menu up. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Hit do not show again, hit OK. Then the next thing you want to do is enable USB debugging. You're going to get another warning, just hit OK. And one thing I want to mention is if you're going to run the one-click root tool for the first time, you are going to get a notification on your phone about an RSA fingerprint or something of that sort. Just hit do not show again and hit OK. That's something between you and your computer. Well, your phone and the computer uses a key to communicate over ADB, which is the Android Development Bridge. It's a remote console for your phone. And once you enable that, then the root tool can actually work. Now, there's a weird thing that I've noticed with this root tool is that it reboots the phone, but it doesn't actually put it into download mode. It goes straight back into Android. So it tells me to put it into manual download, but then the root fails because the super user script does not actually install. So what I'm going to try is when it reboots the phone is to hold the volume up key and see if it puts it in a download mode. Hopefully, if any of you also have that issue, this should be the fix for it. So I'm going to hit start now. I'm going to wait for it to actually begin this process. I'm going to have my finger on the back here for now. Alright, when it says it's going to start. Alright, hold the volume up. There we go, now the phone's in download mode. And it should begin to root the device. Just give it a few seconds to load up properly. There we go. Alright, so for those of you who weren't fortunate enough like me to use the one-click tool, if it hanged on looking for serial port for some reason, then I really don't know how to fix it. I looked into it, and apparently the way to get around it is to actually do a manual root. For some reason, I don't know why this is an issue. It worked. It almost worked the first time for me, but it got stuck at 90%. I don't know why, but since it doesn't really, I've tried it 3 or 4 times and it still doesn't work, so I'm gonna do a manual root on my device. So I actually had my device turned off here for a second, but you have to turn it back on. And I'll show you what to do from here. So I'll let it boot in the meantime. So I'll give a quick rundown of this web page, and I'll also have a link to this in the description as well for those who aren't able to use the auto root tool. So you're going to need to download the zip file here. Make sure USB debugging is enabled as always. And once you've done that, you extract the zip file to somewhere. I extracted it to my desktop. All you just got to do is shift right click, open command window here. And now once the command window is open, you're going to just basically copy and paste this command. But be wary that this is for people who are a little bit more experienced with Android. If you're not too familiar, proceed with caution. So you're going to want to make sure your device is also plugged into your computer, obviously. Plug that back in. Alright, there we go. For some reason it was just being weird the first time. So you're going to paste that command in, and let it send the files. Then the next thing you're going to do is actually power down your device. So we're going to power it down. Make sure you unplug the USB cable as well. So let's do that. Okay. Now we're going to put the device into download mode by basically holding the volume up and plugging it back into the USB cable. So we're going to do that. Plug it back in. Wait for it to go into download mode. Alright, now that it's in download mode, the next thing to do is basically run the ports bat file, which I already know what port it is, so I'm just gonna run it anyways to show you guys. It'll give you a name here. It's weird that it came up as 2 different devices, which is odd, because for instance, if I look in Device Manager, it's only gonna come up as 1. So COM4, which is weird, but I am gonna go with COM4 because I don't know what the first one is. Maybe that's why the other software is getting confused. Not too sure. So I'll leave that as is. So the next thing we're going to do is basically copy this command, paste it in here, put COM4. Alright. And then we're going to also copy this command. Well, for some reason it worked that time and it didn't work the other 3, but as my phone ran out of memory, I had to clear it really quickly, so I did that. As you can see, the phone, nothing really happened here. It's just still on the same screen. So we're going to hold the power button, power it down, and wait for it to turn off here. Come on. Alright, there we go. Power back on. Okay, as you can see, Android is upgrading. Alright, that's a good sign. Alright, it launched on the home screen. Now, once it gets to the home screen, you're going to open your app drawer just to double check that it's rooted. You can open up your app drawer, and you should now see a new application called Super SU, which is right there. Basically, it's short for Super User. It's for whatever apps require root access. It will allow you to manage them, decline, or give them certain permissions, things like that. We're going to hit no thanks for that right now. But as you can see, yeah. Also, you can go here to update your Super SU scripts, which, oops, no, don't do that. Which I kind of forgot how to do. Alright, there we go. You go to Play Store, you're going to look up root checker. There you go, the first one there. We're going to download that, install it. And this will tell you if your phone is properly rooted or not. If not, you may need to go back and redo all these steps. So just to make sure you have root, you can go into the Play Store and download this app. So let's actually check. This device will not install. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, verify root. There we go. As you can see, the Super User gave us a prompt. And there you go. Congratulations, your device is fully rooted. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I had some ups and downs in this video, but as you can see, none of the videos that I ever do are perfect. But at least, you know, it was a good thing that the one-click root didn't work, because I was able to show you guys how to manually root the device. So yeah, that's that. Enjoy rooting your device. Enjoy, you know, the pleasures of being able to mess around with the system now. Do be careful with what you do, because once you have root, you can easily mess up your system or brick your device, depending on what you do. One thing to note, this does void your warranty. So if you do have a warranty, what you can do is unroot the device and restore it back to factory state. So, you know, the people don't know that you rooted it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.